Guys, we're here at the Upper Deck Sports Bar and Grill, getting ready to do an investigation. Stop! If you're watching the show right now, it's 10 p.m., November 1st, 2013, and we're just getting things rolling down here at the Upper Deck Sports Bar and Grill, 359 Boston Post Road in Westbrook, Connecticut. Come on down. Things are just starting up. Halloween contest, prizes, all kinds of stuff. There's going to be a ghost hunt, and you guys got to get down here because it's going to rock. Come on down. For years, I've struggled with my mortality, thinking death was the end. But now I have a whole new understanding and realize death is only the beginning.
I would say it's probably
There we go. That is, what do they call that? The supermoon. Since the reopening of the Upper Deck Sports Lounge over 3 years ago, Steve, Tim, and staff have been plagued with paranormal activity. This is some of their security cam footage. Guys, we'd like to know, starting off with you, Steve, some of the things that have happened here since you've been proprietor here.
Well, I mean, most recently, you told me to get the ghosts, hyped up, so I've been telling them they're coming, tease them a little bit, not really teasing them, but doing my thing. And I actually, with Tim, we went in the beer cooler, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I walked in, he was about 3-4 feet behind me, and I felt somebody poke me in the butt. And I said, "Was that you?"
Yeah.
And he said, "No." I mean, a bunch of things happened. We've heard things at the pool tables, especially.
Yeah, we were playing pool one night, and it was me, Steve, and another cook, and I heard a voice whisper in my ear, "Slow down, mister." And Steve heard it too.
I didn't hear the exact words. We looked at the same exact spot, right where you're sitting at, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And the third guy was actually had headphones in. He pulled his headphone out and looked.
His head tilted. He's like,
and that was when we contacted you guys the first time.
I mean, it's crazy.
We've seen black mists in the kitchen, and
a couple of us at the same time. We saw where we're in the back of the kitchen. I saw this thing go by, like an orb, whatever you want to call it. And then there's a window on the other side, and I saw it again. And I said to the chef, I said, "Do you see that?" He's like, "Yeah." And he's skeptical like me. He's like, I said, "Where was it at? Like, what level was that?" Right at eye level, and that's what it was.
It was confirmation of what you'd seen.
Right, and I'm a very skeptical guy, and I'm like, "Oh my God, it's crazy." That's why we contacted you guys and do what we're doing.
Yeah.
And a lot of the evidence that you guys captured last time,
Right.
that was just confirmation that we're not crazy.
No,
Right.
no, I mean,
And
we got quite a bit of stuff. We had a couple audible voices the other
Good,
night.
good ones. And I mean, I'm very skeptical. I was like, "This is crazy." And that's why when I heard that voice that I heard, I ran outside the door. I thought somebody was messing
What's
with
your
me.
first name?
Ann.
Ann?
Yep.
And how, you work here or you just hang out?
Yep. Oh, I work here. There's a morning that it was me and the one guy in the kitchen, and we had been talking back and forth, and I had bent down to get some juice for the bar. thought he was still in here, and I heard my name, Hey Ann. I stood up. No one else was in here except for me. Not even the music was on. I walked back in the kitchen. He's all the way behind the chef line with headphones in his ear.
Same guys before. at the
Same
pool
guy,
table,
yep.
Yeah, yep.
One other time, Steve was there. I poured a round of shots. Bar was bone dry. Put it one glass down, poured it, and it slid a couple inches, but there was nothing on the bar. Not
It wasn't
water.
wet or anything
Nope.
to-
I'll vouch
and
for that
he
one.
watched it
Wow.
happen.
And
It
it's right over there in
wasn't
the middle
on a
right there.
tilt or anything. And I'm not skeptic. I believe in afterlife. I believe in the paranormal, and I literally goosebumps all the way up my arms.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
scary, very different, and they thought I was crazy at first
Mm-hmm.
when I told them.
Well, we think she's crazy anyway, so that was either more crazy as attitude or whatever.
Thanks,
you know.
but then they started having experiences, and we heard from a couple other people that we never really discussed any cases with, who also kind of mentioned things. So I'm
It's a
glad.
can of worms. That's what
Yeah.
happens every time we do a
and
case.
it wasn't like it was people jumping on the bandwagon. It
Yeah.
was people who really didn't know that other people had experiences
Yeah.
either. So, which made it a little bit more solidified.
I mean, also with, took the next door neighbor used to own the place, his family owned it, family business, and went into bank foreclosure, whatever it was. And I was talking to him recently, he said he was at his house one time. I asked him to actually join us tonight, but I don't think he really wanted to. And he said he was at home deep sleep, and all of a sudden he dreamt of a fire. And he said, come to the upper deck, up in the A-frame up top, something, I forgot what he said it was, caught on fire. And it was actually, I think it was actually worn, and he put it out with a fire extinguisher. So I mean, that's kind of, I mean that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But his father owned the place. His grandmother actually died next door, and this was her lifeblood. I mean, this is what she did. So it was kind of
Right.
like, it was like really cool. So I'm glad to hear that story.
Much
Yeah.
easier that way.
So Ryan, what's happened to you in here since you started working here?
Well, I started working here this summer, and I had no idea about ghosts or whatever. You know, I've lived in Westbrook for a while, never heard anything about the place.
Right.
And we were all hanging out one night, and one of the ladies that works here, Dawn, took a picture of a bunch of us standing like right over here where these guys are sitting.
Right.
And in the picture, there was like 3 green orbs in the picture, unexplainable. You know, she took a bunch of other pictures, couldn't
Right.
explain it.
Right. Just a
Green
little
orbs, and
odd.
at first, you know, I'm like, whatever, it's nothing, big deal, blah, blah, blah. And then when you guys came the first time, and we were all hanging out, sitting over there, whatever, when I heard that voice say,
The little
well, I didn't know
voice.
what it said. I don't know what it said, but apparently it said, I'm your neighbor, or whatever. When I heard that, I freaked
The
out.
voice that we heard when I went running to the door during the thunderstorm, it said, you can't do that. I don't know what it was referring to,
Yeah. I
but it
don't
was
know.
that female. The female that said beer balls. That same female. You know, I
Yeah,
think
I
that's the
remember-
one that's got the hots for you.
Yeah, I don't know which
Yeah.
one it was, but I heard something. I was sitting there just we were all being really quiet, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
couldn't make out what it was, but it was
Now-
felt like it was right next to me, and I just felt really, like, I
Didn't you
felt
also
invaded.
say that like you had a couple things happen at your house as well?
At my house, I had a few weird experiences at my house. I had like just vivid like dreams where like people, are standing at the edge of my bed or whatever and whatnot. And I flip on my lights and I'm like, okay, clearly no one's in my bed, but like I had the feeling that someone was in my room watching me.
Yeah.
Pretty much like kind of like staring at me like, what are you doing? Just
Yeah, 'cause
observing
I
me.
get that intense feeling that beer balls lady has a thing for Ryan here.
Didn't you say you saw a lady?
I think we've determined that there's the older female, the gentleman that's possibly Frank, and maybe a younger female. Is there a younger female here? Now, you stay in.
Honey,
I'm sorry, did I?
No, I heard that.
Okay, thank you.
no.
Yes, there's a younger
I-
female
yeah.
here.
She's just funny.
Over there. Buddy,
Go!
why do they
It's
love
so
you
cold
so much?
over there.
Because you're really cute.
Now, did she?
so
How
I
did
wish
she
I got
respond
out
to
of
you? Did
film
she
when
say
he
yes?
first heard it.
Nice, yes.
Yeah.
Over
And I
there.
feel very cool breezes. Is
Yeah.
there anything over there? Is there any vents over here? Nah.
Poor Ryan.
Now, hon, it's very important you explain yourself. I'm talking to the younger female now. I know you have a crush on him, but he's a little freaked out, and you can understand why, right?
But a little too alive for you.
So come on over to this recorder for a sec. and let me know. Do you just visit him when he comes into the club? Did you know this gentleman in life? When were you born, hon? Is there any way, I'm talking to the younger female, trying to get, I'm trying to get an idea of when, maybe you could tell me, it's possible to tell me the last president you remember when you were alive? She's whispering, right?
I was just young.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, I can feel the cold when I inhale. That's how cold it is in here.
It almost feels like there's a breeze in certain areas.
Yeah. Does he remind you of an old boyfriend you used to have? Is that why you hang around with him?
Or girlfriend.
I don't know.
Gotta slide, dig it.
The sweeper's a chair or no?
Yeah.
That's a fan going on, right?
Yep.
So we've definitely established there's three of you in here. The older female, the gentleman, and the younger female. I want the younger female to tell me her first name now if you haven't yet. You're really not that old, are you? No. She just said no. You in your 30s? Did you know the gentleman or the woman in life? Did you used to drink here, hon?
Tim. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's them talking in the background. Is that somebody whispering?
I'm sorry, that was me, I apologize.
No, that's all right. I'm just checking it.
I saw a weird reflection in the
But
window.
it was you.
Yeah, that would be a weird reflection.
Nah, I wanted to let you know what I mean? 'Cause the voice over there still got me going crazy from before, so I'm still like,
Yeah.
what am I standing here?
I'm very.
He's going full
protective.
circle. He's gone from being freaked out to being mellow and cool and then freaked out
It's an
again.
interesting experience, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't think she's... The female's got a thing for you. I think when you come in here, she hangs out with you. You remind her of somebody. And I don't think she's been gone that long. What do you get, Josh? You get any read on the younger female? She's pretty prevalent. At least now she is.
That was a whisper.
Okay. Yep.
She's whispering.
Whispering.
I have a different.
What's
I don't
now?
know. That's them.
Okay. I'm checking it because
That's,
I'm actually getting a little bit of a different read on it than you are, but I could be wrong.
you're not getting a younger female?
No, I definitely get a younger female.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's recently passed or if it was quite a while
In the
ago.
middle of this. We're gonna pick up on that.
Like, I almost get the feeling like
I
she's
think it's a
tied to
thing.
the.
Josh, can you speak up a little?
Dom?
Because you don't
I'm so
put your
Hands on
hands
my
in front
face?
of your face.
All right. I kind of get.
Oh, speak full voice, guys.
Still talking about the voice I heard about 20 minutes ago. Over in the corner right there.
I get the feeling like she passed quite a while ago, and she's tied to the property somehow, almost.
Do you hear that, hon? Is Josh correct? Were you able to tell us the last president you remember?
Do you remember when there were presidents? Do you spend most of your time in here, or do you spend a lot of it out behind the place?
Are you alright, hon? Do you need our help? We could come back in the future and help you to move on if that's what you want. That goes for any of you folks. Is that a no? You guys hear that? I got.
No, that I heard.
That was not an ambient noise, was it?
No, that wasn't an ambient noise.
That was a voice.
Yeah, I caught it.
It's nice you're finally catching a couple things, huh? You weren't at first. That's the table, I think, chair. Was Josh right? The younger female, you are from early 1900s? So is there more than 3 of you here? Is that the chair again?
No, it wasn't the chair. It was
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it was over there. Like over by where our stuff is.
What was it
I'm
called?
worried that over here with the recorder, it's so loud, the whatever's going on in the bar.
That sounded like another voice. When I said, is there more than 3 of you here? Oh, I don't see there's a fan there too.
I'm not
It's-
moving.
it's-
I am
it's
not moving.
Totally warm over here.
Mm.
Now come over here, it's like frickin' 70 degrees.
Yeah, it's a
That's
huge
frickin'
difference.
nuts. Oh my god. It was freezing over here a little while ago and it's warm as hell.
Right there, boom! There.
Don't worry.
What
It's gonna-
the
It's right there, the door right there.
Now you watch, in the next 10 minutes it'll be
It's gonna-
freezing over here again.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold again.
It's warm over here. It's like comfortably
Yes,
warm.
Yeah.
I was saying to myself, oh, that's nice. It's so cold over there. It sounded like when I said, is there more than 3 of you? I think I heard no. Is that correct? That rumbles of thunder.
Yeah. I hope so. It's a little bit. Yeah. Hope it's not a movement. That's a big one.
Yeah, if something's getting moved.
I know. I know. I know.
Now.
It's funny you said it because it runs from right there and it goes right through here, the major wires that we have.
That's why we decided to
Yeah.
sit right here, because we figured to be able to do the most right over this way. You guys all able to talk over that device? It's very important. I'm gonna wanna try and post something tomorrow so these guys can have proof that you folks are here. And a good strong voice would be the best way.
Okay, seriously?
Yo.
Jolly, are
No,
you
fuck
kidding
that.
me?
I'm out of here, dude.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
that.
Wait,
There's shit whispering over there.
Bonnie!
I am sorry.
Well,
I'm standing over here, man.
to me, it sounded
I'm
like-
standing right here because I thought that
Yeah,
pardon
no,
my-
I heard that. No,
Pardon my
no,
language. You point the light right
It's
here.
not where my legs were. It's a different spot.
Dude, what was that?
I heard that.
Dude, what was that?
I heard that too.
Balls today. Balls today. Balls today. Balls today.
Sorry, that was me. Sorry, that was me. Sorry, that was me. Sorry, that was me.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Month in your honor. We hope you guys can all attend. Is there one or two of the gentlemen that are pissed off that when we come in here? Is the beer ball girl? Do you have a crush on Ryan? Do you ever follow him home? You get upset because he flirts with a lot of the other girls? And if you guys can see the monitor there, folks? It's shooting all the way to the back of the bar. If at any point you can step in front of that camera, Arissa will point it out for you. I don't even know where it is right now. Point out the infrared, yeah, where it is?
It's over on the ledge.
Okay. You see where that camera is there?
It's right underneath the TV.
If any of you have enough energy at some point this evening to walk up to that camera, show yourselves as an apparition or a shadow, we would absolutely love that. I'll explain to you what we're doing here. We're putting together a show for these guys, and you guys are the guest stars of the show. So we're hoping that, you know, you're not going to be shy this evening, because the more stuff you do tonight, the greater the show's going to be. That was Steve, I think.
Sorry, that was me, yeah. It
No,
was.
no, I'm just confirming it.
Yeah, it was.
So we're trying to, is there anybody in here that wants to tell us their name that hasn't yet done that? And that was somebody either sneezing or,
I just breathed in, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Sorry.
get the girl a blanket. Yeah, it did get kind of cold right over here all of a sudden. Is the AC on?
I felt coolness right here in my red leg. I really did.
I didn't
Turn it off.
I felt cool earlier. I got
Cooler
the
than
chills,
was
that's why
like-
I went like this.
Yeah, it's cooler than like 5 seconds ago, right? You're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it just feels
I
like
did, yep.
the temp started dropping.
I did, I really felt
AC
it.
off?
No, it's good right now.
Okay.
I feel it right now, actually, I really do.
Yeah.
Bizarrely enough, and I know it's complete reflection, when I look straight ahead at the picture, the main window, it looks like a face to me, and it's really creeping me out, which is a mental thing, but if you look at it with the shadow, it's freaky. I can't be the only one who sees that.
Well, it's
The
tough.
face, but it's
Is
just
it- it's yeah,
it's
the-
a light, but look at it, it looks like a face, and it's just hyping me up a little bit, it's freaking me out. Somebody else, at least somebody else sees this, not just me being crazy. You don't see it, look at it. Straight ahead, it's not
Yeah,
like a
it's
mask
long.
or eyes in a face.
No.
Maynard,
A little bit,
oh, thank you.
a little bit.
Back
You
to
do.
Ed,
Tej, do you see it?
What?
back to Ed.
Sorry, I apologize.
I was
Oh, no, it's all right. Yeah, you're gonna find a lot of stuff in this room. There's so many reflective areas.
Yeah, I know.
And, no, I'm just confirming what you've already said, that, you know, there's gonna be a lot of matrixing going on here. You know, stuff appearing to be other things that aren't, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of reflections in here, so.
That's why it's important for you folks, the stars of our show here, to really amp up and do as much as you can to let us know you're here. The last time we were here, we were getting some audible voices we could hear. And was it the same beer ball girl that said, you can't do that? It's not only visual matrixing, but audio matrixing too. And it's almost like you can hear a voice there for a second.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking to the
Actually,
left,
heard-
he's to the right,
actually heard
we're all
that
looking
too.
over there, so, I mean, we all heard that a little
Yeah,
bit,
all
I
of
don't
us
know what it
heard that,
was,
right?
but,
I'm not
I mean, I'm looking to the
crazy.
left, looking to the right, right over there.
Yeah.
I saw Ed too, and
All of us
Tim
at the
and
same
you,
time.
so I was like,
We did it earlier,
we all
too.
did, yeah. So I-
Earlier we did
Well,
too.
what was
all
it?
did the
We don't
same
know.
thing
It
at
was
the
like
same
a
time.
click.
It was a click, I don't know if it's
Like
compressor,
some sort of noise.
Yeah, that's why I
but
was
we all
thinking
looked
it
at the
was a
same
compressor.
time, no matter what it was.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was an audible voice or a compressor, but it was probably a
We all
compressor.
looked over there.
It was just a
Yeah.
click is all it was.
Yeah. See if you guys can amp up and try to do something to let us know that you're here tonight. That device over on the pool table,
Can
you
you
know
get
what that
that?
is? It's a REM pod. If you grab a hold of the antenna, you could probably set it off. That would be a way of indicating it. Although the last time, huh?
Well, her. Yeah, I just heard that too.
That was her.
Yeah.
No, was that her?
Was that
She
you?
didn't even touch the pool
You
table.
had
She
a
didn't
clink
touch anything.
or clunk?
She didn't
Yeah.
touch anything. It's kind of like almost a glass or something
Oh.
moving.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, now you broke it.
Ed, it took a while last time, didn't it, Ed, before we got our first
I
hit?
heard the clunk.
Yeah.
TJ.
Yeah.
I heard
It
that.
took a while, right?
It did.
Yes,
She didn't
yes.
even touch anything though. That's the thing. I'm watching
No,
from
it
here.
almost
Why is it still
sounded like
going? Is it broken?
something
Every
moving.
time you set them on the pool tables, it seems like it.
Well, there's probably some static electricity from that cloth
Yeah.
that's
From
holding off.
the, yeah. Can we put it back on the pool table for a second?
That was me.
How about the other pool table?
It doesn't with all of it.
Oh, it does?
All of
Yeah,
it.
all right. No, I don't know.
I'll touch it. Oh, that's weird.
Try the other, can we try the other, I'm sorry, the other table again? Does it mean something? That's different, right? Is that different or no?
Yeah, that's exactly what was happening on the pool table you're sitting on.
Yeah.
Can we
It would get stuck.
I mean, let's try the other, can we try the middle one time? It's
Well, that could
crazy,
be
it's
some-
crazy to me.
Oh, really? Like,
Because
Yeah,
why?
it could be
Because-
static
No, but it's
electricity.
on one table, that's it, one table?
The one that you're sitting on was doing it too.
Strange.
Yeah, it could be
yeah,
static
it could
electricity
be
though.
static.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's hard to really
gonna
make
put it
a
on the
call on
table.
that one. Let me just.
That was me, I'm sorry.
No, no problem. Just confirm
I
that.
know.
Stupid, don't whisper.
You're gonna call me stupid on TV, man? You
Alright.
better edit that.
Why you gotta dog them that way on the phone?
That's nice, right, Ed?
Huh?
That's nice, huh? Call me stupid
Totally
on TV.
unprofessional.
Very unprofessional. Ex-friends, me and Tim.
You know
Just
the
kidding.
rules.
I know.
That's how we roll. And even after he was so intimate to touch your butt.
If you want it, you could
know.
just take it and sit it down
Yeah, it
here
was Frank,
and sit
so it
down
was
and
Frank's.
watch it if you want.
Frank, you think Frank did that?
I don't know who did it. Maybe
No,
it was
I think
Frank.
Frank's a man's man.
Maybe it was Mrs. Frank. I don't know.
Frank, are you here?
Come on, Frank.
Did you just hear the insinuation he made? That you grabbed his butt? Do you have something to say to him in response? I'm probably guessing, and this might be a long shot, that it was one of the females. Does somebody want to take credit for giving him a little goose? I know you guys don't live here. You guys live around the area and just come and visit here at night?
You guys just got something on here.
What's that?
There was a blip on here for 1 second.
Was there?
Right there. There's a serious, like,
What, like a
I've been
light
watching
or
this for like
something?
5 minutes. There was like a, right here, there was a, nobody's standing there, like right there. There was a nice,
Normality?
there was something just went by.
Abnormality.
It was quite the abnormality. I don't think someone's arm came out of the freaking post. I'm just intrigued.
Ryan, where's your girl?
I've been watching this thing.
Where's your girl,
I'm hoping
Ryan?
she's coming. I hope that was her arm getting ready to come receive me. But yeah, no,
I
there
want
was
to make sure you said your first name, because then I can tell Ryan. Because Ryan doesn't even know your first name yet, Hans.
Yeah, watch this thing.
No, it seems
'cause that's-
right.
It was that pole right there. And I was watching you. You were standing right there. It was that pole right there.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. It was like right where your arm is right now. Kind of just went.
Well, let's
right,
go.
like right there. It kind of just went.
I'll put it on my computer in a while, and then in the morning I'll poke around. I'll know exactly where it is, because I can hear you talking about it.
I'm feeling temperature, that's why I'm seeing if it's cold or maybe it's just me.
Yeah, it really does seem like it's dropping.
Yeah, I definitely just
all
felt a
over.
temperature drop, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well,
I'm wearing a
that's,
long sleeve shirt, and it's definitely getting
That's
cold.
why I did that, I
Yeah,
can
you're
feel
wearing a
like on my
sweatshirt.
cheeks a little bit,
Yeah,
and just a little bit
yeah.
colder, and like right here on my legs, it
Yeah.
definitely feels colder.
probably
It's not
trying
my
to draw
color.
energy up so they can,
The air
Do
feels like
some
very
stuff.
still right now, it's weird, like,
yeah.
normally it doesn't feel as still, it feels like active. Like,
Mhm.
right now it feels very still, like, I noticed that before she said that.
Stuffy.
Yeah, not stuffy, it's like, it's very just still. It's like,
That was me. That was just great.
I'm just gonna stand, so sit for a minute.
You guys trying to put some energy together so you can do some stuff for this show?
I'm already there, man.
Oh, sorry.
You ever seen the Wolverine movie? Just joking. Hello.
Just trying to see what you guys have to say. Or anything important that anybody needs to tell us? Does anybody need any help here? You guys got any questions that you've been thinking of that you might want to ask?
I hear a buzz, I don't know if anyone else hears a strange buzz,
Yeah, it's got a bug or something. I heard it too. To the left.
That's not really a question.
so I apologize.
Ryan,
Yeah.
what you want to ask?
Who's the young lady who was taking an interest in me the last time I was here? Kind of wanted to get to know this.
He wants to know your name, hon. Were you
Kinda
able
wanna
to
know
tell
who
him?
this lady is. I'm interested. I like all ladies.
You have a very high-pitched voice. You sound very cute. How old are you? Because Ryan's not that old either. I think he's only like, what, 23?
25 actually. Just had my
25.
birthday the other day.
He looks young for his age, though. We just want to make sure that you're compatible in age.
It'd be nice.
He
to
doesn't
get
want
a-
any jailbait.
It'd be nice to get a confirmation that you're
Over there?
actually interested.
There was a girl who took a picture
Semi-whisper over there.
corner.
Could you confirm that fact, hon, if you are a fan of Ryan's? I think I'm the only one who just caught that voice. Anybody else got that?
Slightly.
All I hear is like a really high pitched,
One single syllable?
not even, it's just up and down. It's not
Oh.
audible to me, it's just a very high pitch.
No, I heard a female voice
Noise.
right here, somewhere in here. And it was like one syllable. Who's walking over there?
That's me, Ed.
Oh, that's your shadow, okay.
Put in my spot.
No problem. This,
CRV's a nothing.
yeah, no problem.
What is that? Light mean?
Frank, are you with us right now? These guys run a pretty successful business, wouldn't you say? Every time I come here, it seems to be packed. They got good food, too.
Ribs.
What?
The baby back ribs.
Oh,
Oh, okay, cool.
Chris.
Might be me.
Christopher. You're talking in a very slight voice, though. And if you'd like to step in front of Arissa's camera, she's taking some still shots.
Can I ask a potential question to
Sure.
Frank? Frank, if you're here, are you disappointed in your children for selling your business?
That's a rough question.
Frank's got an opinion about it. That's a good question, you know?
Did your children make you feel let down? Should I ask it again?
Yeah.
Frank, did your children let you down by selling your business?
Definitely some freaking energy around here.
That's something I
That was
often
me, that
wonder.
was me.
No.
The question I ask is something I often wonder,
That was me.
because according to like local people, once he passed away and his children took it over, they kind of like quote unquote ran the business to the ground without offending them. I
After?
if I do.
After Frank passed,
Yeah, and
the
they,
next proprietor,
yeah. they're
ran it into the ground, and then
apparently- You'll know more about his, who
then it
owned
sat here vacant for a while before you guys took it over, right?
Yeah.
It went,
Correct?
it got foreclosed on, and we bought it from the bank in,
Oh, wow.
the end of 2011.
Okay.
So that's why I asked if it's something that might aggravate him or his family that may still be here.
Well, being a businessman myself, Frank, I would feel you'd be very proud that these guys took this thing out of bankruptcy and brought it back to an amazing business again. What was that? Was that somebody down there?
Yeah, that's definitely her. I mean,
There was some-
Air fresheners down here?
Yeah, in the bathroom I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, it went off when I was in the bathroom.
Oh, that might have been.
Do you have
Yeah,
an air freshener in the bathroom?
yeah. There's one that goes off on a timer.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because I heard it spray when I was in the bathroom. I turned around. I was like, "What the heck?" And saw it there.
Is there any children here at all? Stuff like thick in here. Trying to hang up, that's for sure.
I think it's getting cold. And then
It's cold and
maybe it's
it's,
just, maybe it's just me.
for me, it's a little hard to breathe. Which leads me to believe that they're really right in the center of this whole thing, like sucking up some energy. This is really the area to grab energy in, that's for sure. If you guys try to do something audible that we can hear, either a knock or a voice, we'll be very quiet right now. What is that? Is that refrigeration doing that?
Yeah.
Compressor.
Is somebody gonna take credit for, giving Steve a poke?
Chris, what are you doing?
Is that the dishwasher running?
No.
Compressor.
It's compressor.
Yeah, just the compressor's kicking in.
Do you care if I got the engine meter really fast?
What's that?
Do you care if I got the engine meter really fast? Is that okay? Is this the energy thing, right? EMF meter or something like that?
Yeah,
Just wanna like.
yeah, no problem.
Oh,
Now, if it just jumps up a little bit and stays, that's showing you that there's some EMF right there in that room. If they're setting it off, it's gonna go in a spike kind of pattern, you know, up and down. That's just EMF, that's showing you how much
Yeah.
electromagnetic
It
current
definitely
is in the room right
It's like a
now.
normal pocket, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming from all these televisions and,
I definitely had like a weird feeling from behind
Yeah,
me, and then I
yeah.
turned around and Brian
That's
was
what I,
there.
well, that's what I feel too.
Yeah,
Because the last time I was
I
sitting
turned
over
around
here-
and Brian was there, and I
The
was
last
there.
time I was sitting over here, and that's when I really
Yeah.
heard
Yeah.
the most audible.
You
thing
too?
I've ever
Coldest
heard.
too.
Yeah.
I felt the
yeah,
coldest
I'm
too.
feeling
Yeah,
it real,
it's right in like
really chilling down.
this area.
Yeah.
Like maybe like
That
an
monitor.
awkward diamond, like
Yeah,
There
my
was something
arms.
right there.
Ooh,
That my arms go
There was
I,
something
I
right
felt
there.
something right behind me.
There was something, I swear, I'll never.
And I turned
remember
around,
this.
you were there, and I was like, well,
It could have been a flash, it could have, does flash pick up on the infrared? Camera flash? Because I mean, I saw the camera flash in the
Like
infrared.
my camera flash?
Yeah, I saw it on the infrared, but like, there was just a quick blip.
What's that?
Which way would you point that?
Like feel
That's
here.
not right.
Yeah, the real pole over here.
Right here. Do you feel
Yeah,
it?
you can see it like lighting up the ceiling, like you point the light right
It's
here.
not where my legs were. It's a different spot.
See, the funny part is there isn't even a vent.
Well, there's that, but there's nothing coming.
No.
There's nothing
why
on.
would-
Feel it too, or no?
There's nothing on. Neither
No.
of the air systems are on. They're all off.
Brian, you feel the cold or no?
I shut
My
that
legs
one
are
off
pretty
earlier.
cold right now.
I
As long as
didn't.
you shirt on, it's my
I got a
arms
long
cold.
sleeve shirt on, yeah, and I'm feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
the
it's
flash
not
shows
here.
up, but it's delayed.
Yeah, it's delayed,
There's
yeah.
no
It's
air
delayed,
coming
so
in.
like as the flash goes off, and then you see like little blips here and there though.
Yeah.
Is there a way to tell, like, you know, if there's like an older spirit or younger spirit? Is there like a different energy you feel?
No, not so
I was
much.
just curious as to that.
I don't believe so. I think there's definitely quite a crowd though in here right now. Just my guess, but.
Have you been moving that camera around or no?
No, I just got up.
Oh, there's been like
Yeah.
like little lights flying by the camera now and then. And like I'm sure there's dust in here, but there was like one that actually didn't look like dust at all.
There is a bug in here.
Is there?
There's a bug in here.
Yeah. I've caught him already.
Tim's gonna hold a certain amount of fingers behind his back. Could somebody go over and see how many fingers he's got behind his back and then go over to the recorder and let us know? You want to confirm how many you had back there?
4.
Just in case they had a chance to. That's a nice catch when they answer that. It's a way of, confirming they are interacting with us right now. Frank, do you remember the last president that was around right before you passed? Could you say his name, please? How about the beer ball girl? Do you remember your president before you left? Frank? Can you tell me the last name of the performer they used to call Old Blue Eyes? Who was responsible for pushing that shot glass across the room? Let me just whisper. Right?
I thought I heard something, but wasn't sure about that.
Who was that just did that?
What do you say?
Like, gee, like this?
Who was that just went, no, somebody just went,
I heard something too.
I just heard
but
something right
you
now.
didn't
I
catch
didn't
that?
know
Oh, I
that
caught
one.
something, I couldn't catch anything.
What's that?
I heard something. It sounded like a deep breath.
Yeah. Is anybody
Yeah, that was
responsible
big
for
number.
that? Any of you guys just do that?
No.
No?
Did you hear something like?
And you think you caught that?
I heard over there. I heard it like that.
Yeah,
It sounded like jeans.
Yeah.
It sounded like jeans swiffing together almost. It was just like,
We heard that, yeah.
I heard
You
it
said that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
it
it
sounded
was
like-
jeans. It's just jeans.
Yeah, my legs are apart, so it's not for me.
Yeah. No, it was like right here. To me, it sounded like a male voice saying
Was it
something.
you back? Somebody on the way back? No, Chris didn't move. You heard that?
Oh, okay, that's all right.
Okay.
Okay, jeez. Yeah,
Right
exactly. Check the heart real quick. She's back there. Gotta check the heart on that one real quick.
Yeah, but I heard before the,
Yeah, no, I thought that
something
was,
like that, man.
I thought that was someone swiping their jeans.
If you move the shot glass, were you doing it to be funny?
Sniffling.
I should, by the
Maybe
slicer,
if
right?
it's
By the
just me and
slicer?
you back there, they might come back.
That's fine.
Nobody comes back here for you, protect the house. Watch your step there. Yep.
So I was sitting right here with the chef, and you were here.
Yeah, chef was slicing.
But I was right here, and I
We're
see
watching
that,
TV.
saw right here. And then I walked this way, and I saw right through this window too.
Yeah, that's exactly
Eye
what
level.
So maybe we can try to,
Why don't we stop talking, I mean, what you do during the day, man?
oh, okay.
No, see what you're saying.
I was gonna say, try to recreate it, maybe we
Oh.
can get you to come, we're looking at it slicing and watching TV.
All I know is I was right here by this pole right here. Chef was right there. And I saw this thing by eye level. Whoop, and I'm like, what the heck? PG.
That's all right.
Went over here. Like that. The chef, myself and the chef looked at each other like this. What the frig is going on? I said, where was it? He's like, eye level. Damn. Also, Angel had a experience with the guy said, hey, Angel.
Yeah, and,
Really?
about,
And you know what? Listen, I'm skeptical as can be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a BSer. PG.
that's true.
And I was like, oh my God. You know, you see the goosebumps in my arms, right?
Oh, yeah.
When we first walked back here, I had really bad goosebumps on. Thought we heard some noise when a fryer was left on.
Oh, there you go.
When we turned that off, we haven't really gotten much.
I
But
haven't heard anything tonight, but I mean, I heard a little something with Ed, and that was it.
I was trying to tell him, if Frank's back here, you can try cooking or something, grab a pot or pan, make some
Do the
noise.
slicer, whatever. I mean, take a paper towel. I don't give a, you know.
Yeah.
Quiet for minutes. Usually when I'm quiet, man, just listen.
Just might be
Was
one
that
of
you?
those.
Was that you?
Well, yeah, that was my
All right. My silhouette.
It might just be one of those situations where once we go back and look at everything,
I
then
want to rattle them up. Yeah, like last time actually. Yeah.
we're gonna see a lot more than.
I just want to come out and say what's up.
I know.
Why is it flat? Oh, that's the pilots on that thing.
pilot lights, yeah.
Well, there was a one of the recordings from the last visit.
Yo.
The screen.
Mark the time. Mark the time right now. I heard something. Can you mark the time
back
right now?
there?
No. I don't know. Like that. I'm not fucking with you. It was, I mean, delete me out if I'm wrong. Whatever I heard. But I don't know. Don't put me on TV to be really stupid though. Just to like, unless it's something real.
Trying to grab a plate, whip up a dish.
No. I swear on my life, and I'm not a fuck.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Trying to cook for you.
Will you guys be able to tell?
Me too.
No, I'm saying,
But I lost my
I'm
phone.
saying we should review all of the
What the?
cameras.
Yeah, what was that? That was.
You
kinda
see that, Ed?
Yeah, I
Ed,
saw
you
that.
see that? Where was it? Right here?
That was.
Can we rewind this shit?
No.
It's getting pretty cool.
Wait, Ed, you, okay, remember the time,
Yeah.
remember the time, 9:30, or it says, well, 9:30.
Well, I'll know because I'll hear you going,
like
holy
9:30.
shit, you see that?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
things
saw
are.
it.
I'm saying we should review all of the
What the?
cameras. I'm saying we should review all of the
What the?
cameras.
You guys all able to talk over that device? It's very important. I'm gonna want to try and post something tomorrow so these guys can have proof that you folks are here. And a good strong voice would be the best way.
Okay, seriously?
Yo.
Jolly, are you
Fuck
kidding?
that. I'm out of here, dude.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
that.
Wait,
There's shit whispering over there.
Bunny!
I am sorry. I'm
Well,
standing over here, man.
to me it sounded
I'm
like.
standing right here because of fuck the
Yeah,
pardon
no,
my-
I heard that. No,
Pardon my
no,
language.
I heard that.
Is that somebody outside? I swear I just heard
It sounded like it came over here.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah.
outside here.
That wasn't outside at all.
That was, yeah.
There's nobody out there, is there?
Was that hello?
It was.
It's definitely, the temp is just frigid over here.
Time to have a shot?
I heard that.
What the hell was
You heard
that?
that? Ed, you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Or that was crazy. Well, let me think.
Well, where did that sound like to you?
To me, it sounded like,
To me, I'm sorry.
yeah, like you're pouring something from the tap.
I'm not gonna
With Steve and
cheat.
Tim, huh?
I'm not gonna cheat.
You're not talking on camera. I already see you're in Corky's zone.
Did you ever have any experiences, or?
Might be weird now that we're thinking about it, but
What's up, Corky?
before I
Corky?
started the day, I went and saw a friend of mine's mother that's been dead, or no, he's been dead for a long time, but that's my homeboy. But I went and seen his mother before she went to work. I gave her a hug. And then she said, that was the best hug that I ever had. So. hope you
All right,
check-
delete that clip. Corky beat it.
We'll put that in another, we'll put that in bloopers. How's that sound?
Corky be real quiet. He'll be real quiet. So. We call him Corky. His real name's Chris, but he's Corky.
Yeah.
So we.
Now I'm cutting this in small pieces.